Hey, this is my video for the culture lessons. I decided to choose the 1960s incident or ongoing event with in 65, 66, the communist revolution type of ideas. So what I learned from this is that in 1965 and 66, around 1 million Indonesian people were killed. They were civilians, with the US government's, specifically the CIA, sponsorship in this. It's how they brought Suharto into power, which is the president after Sukarno. And so people who were accused of being leftist or who were leftist, primarily the extremists, were targeted and wiped out, from what I heard. So on this video, and it was kind of, there was some propaganda spread from what the video said that I watched, and it was how Suharto was able to take over with the full backing of the US and kind of establish a coup in Indonesia in the 60s. The PKI was the Indonesian Communist Party, and they said that Bali experienced the worst of the violence, and maybe around 5% of the population killed there. In 1973, it inspired Brazil and Chile to do the same thing, and they would spray paint on walls or say it around town, wherever it would be, and they would use the word Jakarta, and that was, or Spanish and Portuguese in these countries. So it was very inspirational in other places that, certain people groups who did not want to be communist and didn't want to have communism in their country, they went about it in this way. And it's really interesting. It makes me think of asking Indonesians today what they would think about the history of their country and about the involvement of outside powers, and about how if the nation was more anti-religion and communist, or now they have freedom of religion, what they think would be different. So, I think of Vietnam, modern day Vietnam, to what the difference could be, and how these places might have similarities and differences. So yeah, I think it was very interesting to learn about all these things. I would love to have conversations, and I think that's just the best, is taking an interest in the Indonesian culture and asking people, hey, do you know much about this event that happened in your history? What do you think? And I think it's a way to really show Indonesians love and care about their place, and bring value into them. All right, thanks.